Cynthia asked me if I wanted to run at Ragnar. I shrugged my shoulders and said, sure. 2 days later, I asked her, what's Ragnar?
So Juan and I are waiting at the airport now, and we're on our way to Vegas so we can go climbing at Red Rocks, and we're going to check out Bryce Canyon and run the Ragnar Relay at Zion. Super psyched about that. We haven't done very much planning, but we've got 2 guidebooks with us right now. This one and this one. And we'll figure something out before we get there, and that we don't die in the desert because we haven't run more than like 4 miles.
What started off as a weekend getaway turned into a full-blown 10-day roughing it outdoors trip. I've never camped or hiked or had any interest in doing either, and I'm definitely not a runner, but here I was. Oh, by the way, I almost died there. As Cynthia starts to plan out our hikes and where we'll camp, I'm wondering whether I'll have internet service, whether I'll be able to catch the UFC fights, and whether it was smart to bring a pair of chucks to a camping trip. Should be fun.
There's a set going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why.
This was her gracious host while at Vegas. She's part of the couch surfing community. This was my first time couch surfing. That night, she was hosting me, Cynthia, and 2 other couch surfers. She was a really interesting person. She was a manager at an actual ice cream factory. I just thought it was pretty awesome how here we were, a group of kids on a Saturday night eating ice cream while talking about safety, ethics, and business practices. I was up pretty early, and once Cynthia was up, we went out searching for breakfast. We found a spot that made the best huevos rancheros. Once we got back, the group felt like doing some yoga. We decided to take the yoga seminar outside.
Buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta. It was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting on a right.
Even I got into it and did the perfect headstand.
Survival. I mean it.
Just kidding.
Analyze the stench. To me it makes a lot of sense. Of the dreadlock rasta. Oh, buffalo soldier. And he was taken from Africa.
With the temperature cooling down, we started to make our way to Red Rock. Cynthia talked about how she really wanted to climb there. Apparently, it's a big deal in the climbing community. This would be my first time rock climbing.
He was a buffalo soldier. Dread like a rasta. Buffalo soldier in the heart of America. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me who the heck you would think I am. And just a buffalo
asked Cynthia what first got her into climbing, she said, The Princess Bride. I definitely need to watch that movie again. If there's anything I learned on this trip, it's that Cynthia is tough, and just like the characters in The Princess Bride, she definitely embraces adventure. The experience was pretty intense, but it's really only nerve-wracking when you feel stuck. The view was so peaceful, I could have stayed on that ledge for hours.
Fighting on arrival, fighting for survival.
You guys are gonna go do some big walls in Zion, right?
To the heart of the Caribbean.
Okay, look down. Yeah.
With our first goal accomplished, we made our way to Utah. Generally, I hate driving. Living in DC can do that to you, but this was different. With an open road surrounded by an ever-changing environment, I found the experience incredibly relaxing.
It took a little time to make a little better. It's only going up, just one thing then another, you know. It took a little time to make a little better. It's only going up, just one thing then another, you know. Let's make this happen, girl. We're gonna show the world that something good can work and it can work for you. And you know that it will. Let's get this started, girl. We're moving up, it's been a lot to change, but you will always get what you want. Let's make this happen, girl. We're gonna show the world that something good can work and it can work for you. And you know that it will. Let's get this started, girl. We're moving up, it's been a lot to change, but you will always get what you want. Let's make this happen, girl. We're gonna show the world that something good can work and it can work for you. And you know that it will. Let's get this started, girl. We're moving up, it's been a lot to change, but you will always get what you want.
That night was the coldest I've ever been. I was afraid to go to sleep for fear of waking up with frostbite. Even Cynthia said that it was the coldest she's ever camped in. We woke up to see the sunrise. My hands couldn't even hold the camera still, it was so cold. Having had almost no sleep, I couldn't stop thinking, how am I going to survive the rest of this trip? I don't know where Cynthia found all her energy. Not only did she want to go on more and more hikes, but she wanted to explore as well. I was not feeling as adventurous. Hiking in the desert with no sleep, no shower, and with your head killing you from having no coffee was not my kind of fun. Needless to say, I was not really looking forward to the next leg of our trip.
Words and feelings about this place he called the Great Temple of Eternity spread throughout the United
Realizing
States.
that the day before I was, as my nephew would say, a grumpy boy, I reminded myself why I was on this trip, to try something new. And that literally means getting out of your comfort zone. And if you're not willing to get out of your comfort zone, how are you going to grow? Besides, it was hard not to be impressed by Zion. It reminded me of Pandora from Avatar.
To provide overnight accommodations for visitors. He wanted guests to feel as if they're rustic.
I was pumped. Somehow, I was so full of energy that I jogged most of the way up.
Go, JP.
Oh, look at him. He's running up.
Are you taking a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Whoa.
Finish it out!
That's too awesome. I didn't know
Is that it?
Neither. Are you okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Keep going.
This is so cool.
Wait, stop for a second.
Go, JP, go!
So cool.
Gotcha.
I thanked Cynthia for this. We hiked over 10 hours that day. We were starving and ate at the only steakhouse in the area. We were so exhausted we didn't even pitch the tent. We slept in the car that night. After brushing our teeth and using the restroom at the local gas station, we picked up some dry suits and headed out to our next hike, this one in a river. The water was cold, the current was powerful. At parts, the current was so strong you literally couldn't take one more step forward. As careful as we were, sooner or later we would slip and crash in the water. Going back downriver with the current was much easier. By that time we were so wet and unafraid, we just marched right down the middle with the water up to our shoulders at times. Having gone 4 days without a shower and now smelling of river water, we finally grabbed a hotel.
Oh
And this deep secret that hasn't come out yet is buried down deep with the rest. I can't coerce you into this one. Jealousy lay all your spells.
This way, your first right-hand turn, and they'll keep pushing you from there.
All right.
Have a great time.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have you here.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
If only songs were sung to guide the doubtful ones beyond the rough, where not as much is good enough. Oh, if you find yourself amongst the lonely ones, I will be waiting here with open arms. I can't coerce you into this one. Jealousy, lay all your spells to bed. I'll choose unloved instead.
One banana, two banana, three banana, four bananas make a split, so there are many more. Overhead and highway, the banana bug is good. Coming up something of the banana split shoot. Banana, 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 banana. A four banana, three banana, two banana, one. All bananas playing in the bright warm sun. Flipping like a pancake, bumping like a cork. Pika, chica, rich start. Banana, banana, mixing up a mess of fun, mixing up a mess of fun, mixing up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone.
We eventually found a nice flat spot to set up camp. Having had a good night's rest and with the race on my mind, I had a renewed sense of energy. Even the tent I once despised started to look more and more homey. I put my running shoes on for the first time on the trip. Our team was pretty awesome. Sarah had just gotten stitches on her knee 2 weeks before the race, but she was still here, running. When it was her turn to run the 7-mile loop in the middle of the night, Jordan ran with her all 7 miles to provide support. After I finished my last loop, I felt so strong and so full of energy. Competition can do that to you. I noticed that one of the trails ran by where we parked our cars. Needing to recharge my phone, I made my way there. Meanwhile, teams were still running the relay. It's funny, while you're running, all you're doing is following tiny arrows and making sure you don't fall over rocks or other natural obstacles. You don't really realize how far you've gone. While charging my phone, I got hungry and drove out until I found a place to eat. My first buffalo burger ever. With the race complete, we headed to the Grand Canyon. Ben and Jordan joined us for the remainder of the trip. This is better than what I get in my apartment.
You're like, I'm okay.
Oh, last night?
Well, in the car yesterday.
No, we did, but I think it just died.
What?
We did charge it. Ben and Jordan had planned to run from the south rim to the north rim and back. They started their trek at 5:30 in the morning. They wouldn't be back until 9:30 that night.
And we're gonna start our hike very shortly after we see the sunrise.
My body was spent. I felt I had gone as far as I could and then some. Despite warnings from the rangers, Cynthia decided to push on. One ranger estimated her hike at 10 to 12 hours. She completed it in 8.5. This was a trip of many firsts. I tried things I never thought I'd try or had any interest in doing, but living through them made me appreciate them more. It made me a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser. You'll never know what you're capable of unless you have the courage to try. On the last day of our trip, Cynthia asked me if I wanted to run a marathon. I shrugged my shoulders and said, sure.
The kind of vibes that hypnotize me through, hypnotize me through. And I run so far away. I'm just I run all night and day. I couldn't get away. Still, all la borealis comes and veil. All comes and veil.
This is gonna be awesome. We're fording the Virgin River at Zion. We just made it through a bunch of rapids. It was pretty awesome and deep.
I couldn't get away.